So let me explain something that is it's a bit difficult and nuanced, but let me try to break it down. Why would all the right get together, okay, and try to scare people by calling Medicare and Social Security socialism? Because they are. It's the government taking your money by force of law for your entire life to enroll you into a program which you're automatically eligible by virtue of just staying alive. It's not the Soviet Union. I mean, I get that, but it's way too far down that road for me to be comfortable. It's like taking peanut butter, jelly, and pizza crust and acting like you're not making Mythical Kitchen's peanut butter and jelly pizza. You are. And despite how delicious it may be delicious. If you have too much of it, you're almost definitely going to die.
Hey, Emily.
Hey.
Do you want to eat a slice of this peanut butter and jelly pizza?
Okay.
Just open your mind, open your heart, and allow the...
And open my mouth.
Yes. How's it?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But if you look back at our little meme here, arguing that it's socialism is really just sort of a secondary point. The main point is the right tried to scare you into thinking these socialist programs would ruin our country, and they were all proven wrong. After all, it's true, both programs remain unquestionably popular, even among Republicans. This is where it gets a little bit nuanced, so I got to break it down kind of carefully here. How can anyone defend the idea that Social Security and Medicare would plunge America into irreversible ruin? Because they have. In the next 30 years, Social Security will bring in $56 trillion in taxes. I feel like that should be, I don't know, enough to break even. But it's not even close, because Social Security will spend $75 trillion. We're $19 trillion short. Medicare is somehow worse. It brings in $17 trillion, but spends $61 trillion. That's a $44 trillion shortfall. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. You see, when you don't have enough money to pay for something, you need to borrow the additional cash. The interest payments add another $40 trillion to the bill. Add it all up, and you're up to, geez, I mean, it's close. I can't tell. You're just a hair short of breaking even, $103 trillion short. To put that in perspective, that is more money than my wife spent on purses in the last 2 years combined. Now, I will admit, it would be a little misleading to say that Medicare and Social Security are our biggest problems when it comes to our debt. They're not our biggest problems. They're our only problems. Just these two programs will produce, as I said, $103 trillion in debt. All of the other spending in the entire government combined will give us a $23 trillion surplus. That's right, we can pay for all those other crappy programs you know and love. We'll have tons of money to pay for programs like food stamps and Obamacare, or even mass production of Mythical Kitchen's barbecue Lay's flavored Oreos. Now, they do sound terrible, but not nearly as terrible as Obamacare. It is solely, entirely, more than 100% the fault of Social Security and Medicare that our long-term balance sheet looks even worse than the future prospects of WeWork. And this ridiculous failure of a meme is bragging about them.